Hi, this is Bob Brubart from the Oracle Technology Network, and today I'm talking with Lonneke Dikmans. Lonneke is a managing partner at Vennster in the Netherlands, and she's also an Oracle ACE Director specializing in SOA and middleware. How are you today, Lonneke?
I am very good. Thank you very much.
So it's, I think, based on the 6-hour time difference here, it's about 1:30 p.m. where I am, and I think it's Thursday morning where you are.
No. It's 7:30 at
Okay.
night.
I
Always
can.
a challenge to get the time zones correct.
I have found one website that does a really good job of translating that for me, but I still manage to screw it up.
Yeah.
At any rate, you have an exciting new project happening. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on and who's involved?
Right. So it's actually not a project because we're hoping to continue this for a couple of years. So Simon Haslam and from Veriton and Vennster have decided to join forces, and we created a new company called OBox Products. And the first product that we're going to launch is a SOA appliance, a service-oriented architecture appliance, which will hold the Oracle SOA Suite based on the Oracle Database Appliance.
Okay, interesting. So this is you're combining software and hardware in this thing. So give me a little background on this.
Yeah, so Simon is very well known for, Simon Haslam is an ACE director in the Fusion middleware space. He's very well known for his knowledge of WebLogic, and he's doing a lot of work at customers with installing and designing the infrastructure, so the middleware design. And obviously I'm in projects where we actually need that software to be running, that middleware to be running, so that we can put our software in production. And so we have been working with together with two clients, and he's been working at some other clients, and so did I. And we noticed that a lot of customers, especially if they're not that big and if they just start, new in the SOA environments, they have trouble designing the production environment and the pre-production environment, because it's all completely new to them. So it's kind of overwhelming number of decisions that they have to take. Have to make, and it's difficult for them to realize what the impact will be of certain decisions that they have to make. So what we came up with is that you don't want that type of hassle in your projects. It's all about the business value that you want to add, and you don't want to spend a lot of time and money on your infrastructure. That's something, your platform basically. Yeah, your platform should be ready, up and ready, and the easy thing to turn on, so to speak. And so that's why we came up with an idea of this appliance, where we basically offer customers a two-stick install, as Simon likes to call it. So you can download our software. You download Oracle's SOA Suite software, and you order the Oracle Database Appliance from Oracle. And then you pick a configuration from our site, and then our software will make sure that the Oracle SOA Suite and WebLogic and stuff like that gets installed according to best practices and according to the best way to install the software on the hardware that's being used. And since it's the Oracle Database Appliance, we know the hardware that's being used, because it's an appliance, so that makes it easier.
Yeah. So it sounds like this removes a lot of the architectural heavy lifting from this kind of an implementation.
Exactly. Yeah, and especially when if you're a very big organization, then you have architects and people that have experience with that type of thing, and then you probably have your own specific requirements. But specifically for medium-sized companies, they often don't have that manpower, and it gets really expensive and time-consuming to provision the SOA Suite in a way that it will perform and be high available for your business software.
So
this projects where they last for like 6 months just to install and design the middleware and install it, because it was so overwhelming basically for them to do it.
This sounds like it ties nicely into the conversation that you and I and several other Oracle ACEs had in a hotel room around the corner from Open World.
Exactly.
In fact, that podcast is available now. But The issue that particularly fascinated me was the idea that several of you pointed out that while many of the tools and the technologies around SOA are very mature, there remain a great many organizations that don't really have the organizational maturity or really the technical expertise to make their ventures into SOA really successful. So it sounds like what you folks are working on will make that a lot easier for them.
Exactly, that's the whole point. And because we will adhere as much as we can to the enterprise deployment guides that Oracle publishes, it will also be easier to get support because it will be known configurations. So if you have an issue and you want to ask a question, then it will be according to those guides as well. Whereas what happens now a lot is that people, because they're new, they will make a decision and do something different, and they will make a different decision, and then it's even more complicated to talk to Oracle if you need some support or a patch or something like that. So basically everything you do becomes harder because it's new, and this will take that away. It basically makes it a commodity. You can just you will have the appliance at your disposal, and you can focus on the business software that you want to install on there.
So is this still under development, or is this product ready to roll and available?
No, well, it's under development. So what we're looking for at the UK OUG Tech, we will launch it. So basically, we're looking for some beta testing, or I don't know if it's alpha or beta or whatever version we're at. But we need some customers that are interested to run some tests and stuff like that, because we're in the early stages of launching this.
Okay, so will there be any presentations involving this at Tech 13?
We will have a booth, so people can come to the booth and talk to us at the exhibition hall.
Okay.
We don't have any presentations specifically around the appliance, but there is the Sunday where they will do server provisioning using Chef and Puppet, which is installing WebLogic on a server. And that's being done by Simon and Ronald. And it's basically the same type of technology that we use for the SOA appliance will be used at that Sunday for people that are there to install WebLogic and the JDK.
Okay. I swapped a couple of emails with Ronald yesterday, and we're making arrangements to get some video for that hackathon that they're doing on Sunday. Cool. Right. So we should, hopefully next week, I should have something, some video about that. And then what I'd like to do, and we talked about this a little bit, is get you and Ronald and Simon and do a podcast for a more in-depth discussion of all of this.
Exactly.
And then perhaps you can share some insight about what went on at Tech 13 around this thing.
Yeah, sure. That would be great. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, I know it's somewhere between dinner time and breakfast where you are. Again, I'm still not sure about that, but I want to thank you for taking time to talk to me today. We're here in the States. We're on the verge of our Thanksgiving holiday, so I'm getting ready to stuff my face tomorrow.
Oh, good. Well, happy holiday.
Thank you. So my guest has been Lonneke Dikmans. She's an Oracle ACE Director and a managing partner at Vennster. She's one of several people who will be presenting at UKOUG Tech 13 starting on Sunday. We'll have more information about that on OTN as we go along. Lonneke, thank you.
You're welcome.